The Matrix is a film made in 1999 that embraces the concept of a world, including all of its features and geography, made to harness the energy from human beings while they believe that everything is normal. However, the world is not normal, and not every human being is going to just lie down and be a slave to a bunch of machines. This is science fiction, but due to the simulated reality of a real-world location, the scenes explored in this segment are rather mundane, yet sinister. The narrative begins with Neo sitting at his desk. He is a vital part of the rebellion, but he doesn't know it yet. He's trapped by the claustrophobic confines of his office cubicle. A delivery man gives him a package and says to him to have a good day, which in this oppressed and virtual reality world is confusing for Neo. The oddity is soon forgotten as the package contains a phone, and on the other side of the phone is the leader of the rebellion, Morpheus. Soon Neo realizes that his office cubicle is not a safe place to stay. He needs to avoid the clutches of Agent Smith, who knows that Neo knows something of what is going on. The stifling confines of the office walkways and low roof height give the impression that there is no escape for Neo. However, under instruction, he hides from Agent Smith, albeit temporarily. The confined spaces of the office mirror the oppression that the humans are experiencing at the hands of the computers, and the use of the standard and featureless office as a background gives a familiar setting for viewers to relate to.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Even one that is often known to be quite solitary, personality void, and robot-like. As Neo escapes towards the edge of the building, however, he sees out into the streets, which are both far away and impossible to reach. The streets are similarly nondescript and featureless, giving a sense that it is also part of the virtual reality that is being created for the humans. As such, it is devoid of events and is merely continuing on as would be expected of a simulation. There is nothing that can really define any part of the skyscrapers, offices, or streets. All of them look as if cut from the same mold of what the humans that inhabit them expect to see, which could explain Neo's confusion that something is simply out of place, as a greeting from his delivery man. Neo escapes down the hallway and through a series of panning shots gains passage to the edge of the building into an office with many windows. Each panning shot used gives information to Neo, and each close-up shot helps to display his emotional side, as he deals with the adversity of being trapped in this situation. Conversely, Agent Smith and his helpers are never shown up close in order to show their mechanical and emotionless personalities. Neo looks out the window, and the high-angle shot captures his fear and wonder at the escape route he may have to take. The urban landscape below is shown in very small and targeted shots, betraying Neo's focus on escaping from his predicament. Once Neo overcomes his fear and ends contact with Morpheus, he finally steps out the window and onto the ledge, before edging around the building en route to the scaffold. The use of focus shots again highlight Neo's intense focus on escaping, and the high-angle shots of the city below are out of focus as if they are not really true to life. As Neo approaches the scaffold, he loses the phone and realizes that his plan is utter madness. Given the option previously to either let himself be taken by Agent Smith or to climb the scaffold to the roof and escape, Neo chooses the former. The insanity of the scaffold to rooftop idea for Morpheus shows how desperate he is for Neo to be able to do the impossible. As one who can control the Matrix, known as the One, but also displays how little control he has over the simulated reality from where he is located. Neo is now on the ground, having been taken by Agent Smith and his allies to a car, destination unknown. While Neo is displeased, he has no other choice, and the shot is wide to show how his emotions are no longer ruling his actions, as well as the dominance of the agents. Neo is spotted entering the car by another human who is also out of place, a hacker called Trinity. She notices his capture with some disgust in a close-up, outing her as a human as she drives away quickly to avoid notice. Once again, the streetscape could be from any location and is in no way implied to be anything else than a standard street within the central business district of a city. Whether the computers are saving power by making all of the landscapes and geography similar, or whether they are creating a more efficient world to draw an increased level of energy than the humans that it enslaves, is not clear. However, the result is the same, a grid-like, robotic-style world that is as common as can be. The Matrix uses the featureless geographical settings to mimic the loss of personality and self within the virtual reality world. In creating a world that is both oppressive and unimaginative, the entire setting becomes much more bleak and disturbing for the protagonist, Neo. The lack of distinguishing characteristics similarly creates a feeling of Neo being lost within a world that he knows nothing about, which gives reasoning to his stressed manner when this is revealed to him. The lack of clear geography within the film, and this scene in particular, is vital to the overarching sense of dread that Neo experiences, and also the audience.